And we're live. Apparently.
I
Yes.
see us.
Well, we look pretty good.
We look great. Look at that.
Oh my god. And we're live.
Oh, sorry. Turn the sound down. You know it's live when.
Hey everybody.
Hello.
Bear with us for a second while we
It's the most exciting part
Yeah.
of the show.
gotta do what's necessary and share this out. While you're waiting, it would be very cool if you could all share this post with your friends and try to get as many people into this live stream as possible. We're joined by two guests in the room this week.
Yay, VIPs.
They're loud ones, I can tell. It's gonna sound like a full house, but oh, wrong thing.
Perfect. Let's see. Okay.
And I'm continuing my trend of bringing a guest with me on these Wednesday gigs, which has been so much fun for me. And my guest this week is Shawnee Kilgore.
Hi. Yay! Woo! I'll cheer for myself too. So good to be here. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for coming.
This is I feel like in the Lord of the Rings when Sam Gamgee saying, "This is the farthest away from home I've ever been." It's the farthest from home I've been in many, many months. So.
Yeah, and I've been coming here. I've been lucky to be coming here since June. It's nice to get out of the house and go to a show because that's what we're used to doing.
Yes.
But I'm glad I'm your excuse for getting out of the house
Thank
this
you
week.
so much. I'm gonna blame some other things on you this week too. just for kicks.
I confess to Shawnee, it's my compulsion as an Irishman to say Kilgore, but I think it's Kilgore. But I think either
It's
is
totally
fine.
fine. I love it.
And I'm gonna start while we're waiting for some people to come in here. And the world's pretty crazy right now, and this song I'm gonna start with is one that I like to sing and think about when everything's getting too stressful. It's from John Prine. And it's in C. I know a guy, he's got a lot to lose. He's a pretty nice fella. He's kinda confused. He's got muscles in his head, ain't never been used. Thinks he owns half of this town. He starts drinking heavy, gets a big red nose, and he beats his old lady with a rubber hose. Takes her out to dinner, buys her new clothes. That's the way that the world goes round. That's the way that the world goes round. You're up one day, the next you're down. It's a half an inch of water, you think you're gonna drown. That's the way that the world goes round. I was sitting in the bathtub, counting my toes, when the radiator broke, the water all froze. I was stuck in the ice, without any clothes, naked as the eyes of a clown. I was crying ice cubes, hoping I'd croak when the sun came through the window. The water all broke, I stood up and laughed, I thought it was a joke. That's the way that the world goes round. That's the way that the world goes round. You're up one day, the next you're down. It's a half an inch of water and you think you're gonna drown. That's the way that the world goes round. Yeah, that's the way that the world goes round. You're up one day, and the next you're down. It's a half an inch of water, you think you're gonna drown. That's the way that the world goes round. That's the way that the world goes round. That's the way that the world goes round. Thank you.
Gosh, that verse about the bathtub, it's like it's so silly, but it's so beautiful and so real. I feel like he got so much into that.
It's my favorite verse, I think, of any song.
It's so good.
I love that naked as the eyes of a clown
Right?
line.
Oh, man.
It's the only part of a clown that is
Yeah.
not covered.
Right.
So it's like the most naked thing there is.
It's beautiful.
Anyway, if you're just joining, please share the stream and get some folks involved. My guest this week is Shawnee Kilgore. Shawnee Kilgore.
Yeah.
Shawnee Kilgore.
Don't be self-conscious. Just shout it to the rooftops.
And Shawnee is one of my favourite writers in Austin. She had a residency in Austin. Well, you should still have it if the pandemic didn't happen.
I would still have it, yeah.
Yeah. Called Wonder What Wednesdays, and I was lucky to do one of them. It was a really cool format that I'm kind of stealing now, actually,
That's
because
good.
I'm bringing new guests every Wednesday. But you would have a mystery guest every Wednesday,
Yeah.
and you would sing one of their songs, and they'd sing one of yours.
Yeah.
And I picked up one of your songs as a cover of
So
mine.
good, yeah.
And I've been singing, if you've been watching, I've been singing Come to Bed pretty regularly, which is Shawnee's song. And we're going to do that later on. But I'm going to hand you over to Shawnee Kilgore
All
now.
right, cool. Well, thank you so much. Thank you guys for coming. It's lovely to be here. And yeah, really grateful to all of the people who are working so hard to keep music going and keep community going and keep the physical distancing, but not the social distancing. We can still be together if we do it carefully. So.
Absolutely.
Cool. I'm gonna kick right off with a song called Dragon Slayer. Have a little cathartic release here. Catch my feathers as they fall. They're bound to reach you after all. You heed the wind, I heed the call. Call me patient, call me brave. Come seek the treasures in my cave. I'm learning how to misbehave. And tell me something if you would. The tales a feather catcher could. It's where I've loved, it's where I've stood, it's where I wait. Leave your patience, leave your gold, and leave your secrets safe untold. Oh, come with me, the time has slowed. Leave my petals round your door, and leave my scratches on your floor. I know you better than before. And tell me something if you would. The tale's a secret keeper could. It's where I've loved, it's where I've stood, it's where I wait. Backyard beauty, six-string player, late night duty, dragon slayer, moving slowly takes a little time. Counting streetlights, guarding towers, bending, breaking, endless hours, just to know the only thing that's mine. tell me something if you would. The tales a dragon slayer could. It's where I've loved, it's where I've stood, it's where I wait. Thank you so much. It's so nice to hear clapping. To hear clapping, I get to drink wine out of a glass that's not in my own living room.
I know, it's
This is
amazing.
beautiful.
That's beautiful, Shawnee.
Thank you.
It never hit me before, but sometimes I think you remind me of Damien Rice. I don't know if you like Damien Rice.
Cool. I think so.
I think Damien Rice is incredible, but
Awesome.
that's really beautiful.
Take it. Thank you.
Okay, I'll sing something now.
Mm-hmm.
I hope my parents haven't missed a gig since I started doing these streams in March.
Yeah.
I did one in.
6 hours ahead?
It's 6 hours ahead, so it's 11 at home in Ireland. And I think there's a few people tuning in from Ireland. Mary Agers is a neighbour of mine, and she enjoyed that a lot. But they've been tuning in every week since March, and I've played pretty much every Wednesday. I did one in Anderson Fair that started at 9, so it would have been like 3 a.m. for them, and they still stayed up and watched it.
That's amazing.
They refused to miss a gig. So this is from my parents who are watching, I hope, back in Carlow. It's called Smiling Eyes. The train's overcrowded, my shirt isn't clean, my frail, tired body is nestled between a man on his phone shouting numbers and stats, and a mother who can't get her child to relax. And I can't wait to get home and see your smiling eyes. My head hits the pillow, my eyes start to shake. Fears wrestle failures and keep me awake. And dreams just remind me of who I should be. My head says I'm fine, then my heart disagrees. And I can't wait to wake up and see your smiling eyes. 'Cause nothing compares to the warmth of your smiling eyes. And when the road in the distance is long, and the sun's on my back, and the rain's falling sideways and blows me off track, I'll think of the things that remind me of you. When the road in the distance is long and the sun's on my back, when the rain's falling sideways and blows me off track, I think of the things that remind me of you. And when the beckoning darkness is hard to ignore, when vessels of friendship have drifted ashore, when I'm under the influence far from your gaze, and all of the colors and lines start to fade, I'll never be far from the warmth of your smiling eyes. And nothing compares to the warmth of your smiling eyes. Thank you.
Isn't that like the first song you ever wrote or something? Is that the one?
Yeah, that's the first one. Well, it's the first one I ever finished, you know.
Okay.
Growing up, I always would write little things and throw them away and hate them. And I hated that one for a long time, and then it takes a lot of like, the older you get, the harder it is to finish a song for the first time because you're so insecure about it. But yeah, that was the first one I ever finished and showed anyone, so.
I'm not going to play the first song I ever finished. Not at all.
I'm sure it's great.
No.
And there's my
14.
mother.
This is not.
My mother is watching.
Yay! What's your mom's name?
Bernadette.
Bernadette. Hello. Hello, Bernadette. I don't know why I'm looking at his screen. Hi, Bernadette. Yay. Awesome. Okay. Well, so I've got he's got folks in Ireland. I've got my partner is actually in Brighton, England right now, so it is the same time for him. He took a job over there a few years ago, and I was kind of processing a lot at that time. And we had animals at home, and I really like the warm weather, and not that weather so much. And there's just a lot to think about. England had some good stuff going for it, free health care, and there are no guns over there, and so lots to process. And there were a couple hours last night where I was still considering moving to England. But so this one goes out to Will, and this is called Ode to England, as per request by Pat.
I love this song. By the way, this is on your new album.
This is
Beginning
on
at
my
the Wilderness,
yes, it's
which
on
is
my new
gorgeous.
record. Oh, thank you so much. I don't want to admit that I actually listened to my own album on the way here, but I'm gonna tell you why. It's one of the only. I feel like I've had a life of goals that were like really undefined, like make more money, get famous, like. It was always just more, and the only goal that I ever remember actually setting that I could define and that get to was that like someday I'm gonna have my own CD and I'm gonna listen to it while I drive down the highway. So this is CD number 6. So I've done this many times before, but I was really, since I haven't driven anywhere in a while, and I really like the album. So
You should.
So I admit that's a terrible thing for me to say.
No. I do it too.
This doesn't feel right. Okay, I think I'm playing with the wrong fingers. Okay, got it. I only have a few to choose from. I don't know. I've made a lot of motion. I do a lot of things. My baby crossed an ocean. I miss his company. I've got a lot to think on. What am I doing here? And could I do it better, or else just disappear? I miss Barack Obama. I miss the way it was to have a president I looked upon with grace and love. You never see it coming, you never see it clear, but it was really something, and now it's really here. I've got a little while, I've got the time I need, I've got the stitches ready in case I start to bleed. They say the pen is mighty, I say the pen is truth. It keeps me honest and alive no matter what I do. I really hit the jackpot, I really struck the gold. Born a white girl with a healthy chance of growing old. Thank you. Thank you. I don't know where the
Beautiful.
other cameras are. So over there. I don't know.
They're very well hidden.
Okay. I'll focus on that one then.
That was gorgeous.
Thank
What a good time to sing it.
Thank you.
My mother says you have a beautiful voice.
Oh, thank you. Is it pronounced Bear for short?
Bear, yes.
Bear. Awesome. Thank you, Bear.
What was I going to say? Oh, yeah. Dan Jason requested we both do a Screen Door song.
Oh, you have a Screen Door
You
song?
have a song called Screen Door?
I do.
I don't have a song, but I've been singing this song by a guy
Oh.
called David Francie,
Oh, okay.
who's a Scottish writer who has
Okay.
a song called Torn Screen Door.
Perfect.
And
That's great. Definitely do that for Jason.
It's a-
Jason, sorry.
for Dan
I'll
Jason,
call you
yeah,
by your
it's
last
a-
name.
we all know Dan. But it's a great song, and so I've been doing it. And let's trade. Well,
Let's do it.
if you want to. And also, I haven't even mentioned it yet, but I finished my Kickstarter this weekend.
Yay! With wild success, right?
Yeah, so
Yes.
thank you everyone who helped out with that. It means a lot. We raised almost $27,000.
Awesome.
And also
It's
we
gonna
had
go
a-
like that, trust me.
Yeah, it's not going to cover the album,
It's
but it's a
amazing
huge
how-
help.
yeah.
So thank you so
Absolutely.
much.
Absolutely.
And we also did an auction where we sold a guitar from Jake Booth, and a beautiful stained glass piece from a guy called Jack McCoy in Austin.
So cool.
And we made an extra, like almost $3,000 on the auction. So it worked out almost $30,000, which is
Fantastic.
amazing. And thank you all so much. And Shawnee, the album you just did was because of a Kickstarter as well. So look,
100%.
it works.
Yep.
Thank you,
Yep.
everyone.
Thank you.
And here's Tone Screen Door for Dan Jason. A late summer day and my love and I went walking. Over hills and fields we walked, laughing and talking. Came across an old farmhouse standing broken and bare. It used to be someone's home, but now no one lives there. And through the crack in the window pane, I hear the sound of the falling rain. Another farm being left run down. Another family moved into town. Had a life that they tried to save, but the banks took it all away. Hung a sign on a torn screen door. Nobody lives here no more. There's a red barn standing held together with nails and dust, and the tired old Massey Harris, all wires and rust. Weeds overgrown in a garden sown with care. It used to be someone's home, but now no one lives there. And through the crack in the window pane, I hear the sound of the falling rain. Another farm being left run down. Another family moved into town. Had a life that they tried to save, but the banks took it all away. Hung a sign on a torn screen door. Nobody lives here no more. They worked their fingers to the bone. Nothing left they could call their own. Packed it in under lead and skies, just a weed waving them goodbye. Had a life that they tried to save, but the banks took it all away. Hung a sign on a torn screen door. Nobody lives here no more. Through the crack in the window pane, I hear the sound of the falling rain. Another farm being left run down. Another family moved into town. Had a life that they tried to save, but the banks took it all away. Hung a sign on a torn screen door. Nobody lives here no more. They went their fingers to the bone. Nothing left they could call their own. Packed it in under leaden skies, with just the weed waving them goodbye. Had a life that they tried to save, but the banks took it all away. Hung a sign on a torn screen door. Nobody lives here no more. Torn screen door.
Yay.
Jim Carroll says hi. Hello, Jim.
Carroll. Jim Carroll is one of our champions. He watches 10 live streams a day, and he posts about it, and he tells everybody. So thank you so much, Jim.
He put up like a crazy statistic the other week. I can't remember the number. He must have seen like 1,000 shows or something at the time he
I
posted it.
believe it. Yeah.
Amazing. So
Yeah.
thanks. I'm sure everyone thanks you, Jim.
Yes.
Keeping us in
100%.
business.
That's a great song. I've heard it once and I remember it, and I feel there's a special anxiety that comes from having a perfect melody, harmony line, but I don't know the words yet. So it's like, shut up.
Everyone, well, I appreciate
Not
if you're
yet.
singing along, but everyone has that problem with that song because it's
Right,
kind of
right.
hard to get the lyrics in.
Yeah.
The comfort
They
is
come
like,
quick.
yeah, but because if you just harmonize the second part and if you listen to the first part, you
Right.
can kind of follow it that way. But yeah, it's a great song, and I had never heard it until recently. It's not very well known, so they're the nice covers to find,
Yeah.
ones that no one has really dug up
For sure.
before.
Like Hallelujah? Just kidding.
Yeah, let's try that.
I don't know if people know that song. Okay, well, this is perfect. A friend requested me to play this song yesterday, and I did it, and I messed up a few times. I got the kinks out because it's been a little while. I could tell you had a secret. I could tell you had a song. Oh, 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 oh. I could tell you wouldn't keep it through the night until the dawn. Oh, and you don't stop a rockin', come a knockin' on the screen door after sundown. a huge thank you to Dan Jason as well. Like, yeah, 1,000 shows. I don't even know how many hours and hours of footage Dan has captured from probably every show that you and I have ever played in Austin. So
it's funny.
Thank you, Dan.
Anyone I meet in Austin, if I search them to see like music videos or whatever, it's
sure.
always
it's all
Dan.
from him. Absolutely.
So
yeah.
thank you, Dan
I search
Jason.
for his videos too if I need like a promo something or other, or like a reference video
Right.
or something. It's like,
Absolutely, and he captures some moments that you would otherwise have forgotten, which is great.
Yeah.
And similar to Jim, he's always tuning into the live stream. So thank you, Dan. That was beautiful, Shawnee.
Thank you.
You've such a great well of brilliant songs.
Thank you so much.
And now I'm trying to think what I should do. I'm going to do this one.
Oh my gosh. Jim said 1,650.
Wow. We underestimated.
My goodness. Well,
That's
yeah,
amazing.
that was maybe like months ago.
Yeah, that was last month. Okay, well, this is a song called Katie that's going to be on my upcoming album. And last week, or the week before last, I got a beautiful string arrangement for it from a guy called Dan Egger in New York. And it was just absolutely beautiful, and I can't wait for people to hear it. So here it is minus the string arrangement.
Katie, come over and show me the lover I knew. All this venom and hatred, it doesn't seem one bit like you. Katie, be kind, don't you leave me behind in the queue. Give me one chance to tell you how I'm feeling venomous too. Hold on, hold on. Hold on, hold on. Katie, give over, get up off my shoulder and run. Why don't you have it your way and I'll play the villainous one. I'll be an island with nothing below or above. We are 2 steps from freedom, we're 1 step from falling in love. Hold on, hold on. Hold on, hold on. Katie, come over, let's leave all the venom behind. I was wrong and I'm sorry, but now that I've settled my mind, Katie, don't leave me stranded. I'm so heavy-handed with love. But this time it's different. There's nothing we should be scared of. So let's pick up the pieces and let's stop keeping score. And Katie, I promise I won't break your heart anymore.
Thank you.
Beautiful, beautiful song.
And at the end of the recording, the disco beat comes in at the end, so that was
Yes.
nice to
Yeah.
have the.
It's perfect. I got the memo.
Yes.
Let's see.
There's some bingo happening outside the back, so if you can hear, you might be able to pick it up on these mics.
Okay. Let's see. I have a friend from Sweden who is watching. I believe Eva
Oh, cool.
is a delightful human being, a wonderful musician herself, and she stays up very late to tune in sometimes, and it's wonderful. So she had a lot of requests for tonight. I'm gonna do one of them for sure, maybe more. But I want to do a song. This is off of the new album. This is a song called "Freeze the Sailor," and this was. I lost my father to suicide when I was 9 years old, and he was a poet, and so when I got older, he wrote the kind of poetry that was very not Dr. Seussy, and a child was not interested in whatsoever. So when I got older, though, I realized I could go back and kind of see what Dad was up to and what he was writing about, and this song is kind of compiling some of his words, mix them with some of my words, to kind of a way to connect with him in a way that I didn't get to back then. So this is for Eva. Thank you so much for tuning in. Juan, am I doing okay with the? Does my voice need to be? Oh, that's Sean back there? I can't tell. Is that Juan still? Sorry.
That's Juan.
Oh my God, I can't see
Yeah,
anything.
it's hard. If we get some more in the house, it's kind of hard to hear.
All right. Freeze the sailor in a moment. Be kind and choose the one he loves the most. How he wishes he could hold that ghost. How he wishes he was breathing. Trees of winter standing still no more. The brittle season of the wind and storm. Watching fields behind the country stores. He swore he'd last another winter. I'm wishing I could fly. I would give it away. Wishing I could fly. I would give it away. I would give it away. We used to watch him working on his boat. With shining skin, we'd pass him on the road. Kept his head down in a sailor's clothes. An awesome sight when he was younger. He smoked and spoke with just a slight breath left. With just the violins and coronets. Ancient green and angled close with death. A knot in place of all the hardness. I'm wishing I could fly. I would give it away. Wishing I could fly. I would give it away. I would give it away. You know he didn't touch the earth that the sailor in a moment. Be kind and choose the one he loved the best. How he wishes he could feel his chest. How he wishes he was breathing. Thank you very much. I want to say too, there was a book published of my dad's poetry recently, and like you could order it online and stuff. And I posted about this book, and like a lot of people bought this book and have been reading like my dad's work and stuff. And I just want to extend a gigantic thank you to my community for that. Just I don't know, that floored me. That was really cool. So
What was his name?
thank you, Peter Kilgore. Yeah, so
Shawnee Kilgore, everyone. That's
thank you.
which is also on your new album, Beginning at the Wilderness, which you need to check out if you haven't. Ted posted some tip information there. If you have some extra money and you're doing all right and you'd like to support two songwriters, there's tip information on the screen right now. We really appreciate it. It's paying the bills and paying for groceries, and there's two of us here and we gotta buy some gas. So if you can afford it, we really appreciate your tips. If not, we're very happy for you to be here listening anyway. So thanks for tuning in. We miss audiences. So and also, if you have even more money when you're done supporting us, the Mucky Duck really could use your support too. They're doing just about everything they can to stay above water. They're feeding the front line. You can log on to their website and buy a meal for a frontline worker via the Mucky Duck. You can purchase merchandise. You can become a subscriber to the Live from Norfolk Street website and get all kinds of backstage material. We'll be doing a special song afterwards that those subscribers have access to, so make sure you're supporting the Mucky Duck as well. I'm going to do a song that is not on my upcoming album, but I might be recording it soon for a different EP that I'm going to do, which I'll talk about in a minute. And it's called Marfa Skies. I wrote this the day after I met my girlfriend Samantha, and I had to go to Marfa for a week. And I was just excited about meeting her.
Well, how's New York this time of year? It would be nice if you could hear all this silence washing over me. It's been a while since I felt so free. And I'm walking these abandoned streets beneath Marfa skies. The Marfa skies help me realize that the love turns up when the sun goes down in these Marfa skies. And I've never seen a night so rich. You can't see these stars from Brooklyn Bridge. All those city lights will blur your view, but this moon, these stars are there with you. There are things that we can't see, and we'll never fully understand. Won't you come and walk with me? Together in the moonlit sand, and we can talk about the universe beneath Marfa skies. And these Marfa skies help me realize that the love turns up when the sun goes down in these Marfa skies. So rest your cheek down on my chest. You'll never be my second best. I wanna stare into your chestnut eyes and lie with you beneath Marfa skies. And lie with you beneath Marfa skies.
Thank you.
Yeah, you've written some really good songs for her.
Thanks. Yeah.
Yeah, got at least a couple that I know of.
Yeah. The
Yeah.
problem is none of them are sad. I could do with some sadder ones. Yeah, pretty much like the whole album I wrote since meeting her.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, it's been good.
Cool. Well, you done well. You got a good one.
Thank you.
Let's see. What's we do? I could do Little America.
Oh yeah.
Okay, let's do that.
I remember you did this at the Gospel Brunch last year.
Oh.
Could have been 2 years ago even. Is it an old song?
It's pretty old. Yeah. Could have been 2 years, and anything that could have been 2 years old at this point definitely could be 3 or 4.
Right.
So I don't know.
So all the songs on your new album are pretty old then.
Some of them are new. Like This Is It was Ben and I wrote that like pretty recently. I mean, not now, but then.
Right.
Yeah, it's kind of a good mix of like the oldest one on there was maybe 8 years old or something,
wow.
and then the newest one I kind of just finished up a couple months before we went in. So.
Is that the one you did with Ben?
That one, and then For When You Wake was came after that too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yep. So this is a song called Little America. It's not so much a commentary. It's just a feeling, I think. But lots of feelings about our country these days. Posted a bunch of hearts about your song. I was hoping I'd fallen from grace, with the earth rushing hard at my face. There's so much I've tried to erase. It's just a little America, a little bit anxious, a little bit restless, a little bit thankless, a little bit reckless when everything falls away. I fall away. Oh, thank you for singing.
Oh, no worries. I wish I knew all the words at the end, but
That's okay. You did great. Thank
such
you.
a great song.
I wanted to say I've started to I did the way that I did a release party for this album was I made music videos for each of the songs and then did it on a live stream and played the album through and so I'm starting to release those videos now. So that's one that I've done a video for. It is out there
Oh, cool.
on the YouTube called
Have you done
Little
the videos
America.
since quarantine, or was it ready to go before that?
Well, I did. So I discovered like there's so much footage online that you can pay a little subscription to and get like all this
Oh.
crazy kind of old archival footage, or like there's just so much. It was really fun to like. So you don't really know what you're looking for until you kind of get in there and start like digging around, and then sort of start finding a storyline based on like what's available.
So
So.
you have to pay a subscription and then you have access. All right,
Yeah,
cool.
it's like, Shutterstock or Storyblocks, I think is the one that I used. So a couple of them were like live that I just did in my house, but
Right.
yeah, a lot of them.
Because I want to do videos for all my songs. Now that we
Totally,
can't do
yeah.
gigs, it's like it would be cool to have something shareable and visual
Yeah,
for
for
all
sure.
the songs.
Yeah, it's real fun. There's a lot of great footage out there, and you can. I would like put the song on repeat and then just look through the footage and just
See
see
what
what,
makes sense, yeah.
see what kind of clicked and.
Cool, I'll check that out.
Yeah.
If anyone wants to leave a link to the song,
Oh yeah, I think.
Go for it.
I think
Oh,
Will
great.
just did. Yeah.
I'm gonna do a Shawnee Kilgore song.
Yay! Speaking of Will, you've already written like several beautiful songs for your girlfriend. I've been with my partner for 9.5 years, and he's gotten this one for sure, and then like maybe, I guess he got the England one sort of.
Right.
Anyway, you're doing great.
So yeah, and I always picture Will. I picture his eyes when I sing this song. I'm singing this to you, William.
Yeah, it was great. Will got to hear. We were at a house show. We got to see Pat sing the song, so we were there together, and it was his first time kind of getting to hear it live, and I think he
First
was
time
like,
I heard that he was playing it with you.
yeah, oh yeah, right.
And,
But yeah, it was kind of fun for him. He's like, I have this handsome Irishman singing a song to me.
yeah, so I picture you in like a robe when I'm doing this one, William, and I'm beckoning you. Anyway, it's called Come to Bed. I love this song though, and I was saying to Shawnee before, I love interpreting songs, especially when they're like friends of mine and people I know and I get to see playing around. So I'm thinking of starting a podcast between now and Christmas where I cover some songs for people I know, not for them. You're letting me do it, and maybe like interviewing them and releasing a cover every couple of weeks, and accompanying that with a podcast, like a 15-minute interview. So let me know if you think that's a good idea, and I will move forward with it because.
I think it's a great idea. My opinion counts a lot, so yeah, so it's a good idea.
So I don't need to hear from anyone else. Well, this is Shawnee's Come to Bed.
There's a robin singing at your window, telling you the day is good. She says we've got a good thing going, and if I could sing a robin song I would. It was morning when I read your letter. It was evening when I read your face. Well, I guess I made a good impression, and I know I found a real good place. So go ahead and shine your brightest. Go ahead until it's true. Come to bed when you're ready, and sleep well when you do. are parts of me that I don't know yet. There's a candle I have yet to burn. I don't sleep and I'm always hungry. I don't know and yet I always learn. There's a song for every savored moment. There's a penny for our every thought. When I asked for what would keep me happy, honey, you were what I got. And I don't have a ring to give you, and I don't have a lot to say, but maybe you can help me learn the banjo, and I can help you learn to play. So go ahead and shine your brightest. Go ahead until it's true. Come to bed when you're ready, and sleep well when you do. Go ahead and shine your brightest. Go ahead because it's true. Come to bed when you're ready, and sleep well when you do.
Love that song.
Face hurts. Makes me so happy.
It's nerve-wracking doing it
Right?
in front of the person who wrote it. Well, you're used to that. It's like different every time I do it.
That's great. That's funny. It was actually different when I wrote it. And Will would play it with me a lot. It would always change a little bit. It'd be a little break here, or I'd put the bridge in a different place, or anyway.
That
That's
happens with me
beautiful.
too. I love the recording of it though.
Thank you.
You nailed it.
It's funny. I haven't harmonized on that song with you, and I kind of took for granted that it would be easy to do. So I'm glad I did it right.
Sounded great. Thank you.
Let's see what comes next. What comes next? Let's see.
Hallelujah.
Yes. I feel bad for that song. It's such a good.
It's
It's such a good song. Let's do. Wow, this is taking me a real long time. Okay,
That's alright.
I could try. Why don't I try a brand new one?
Yeah.
I'll try a brand new one.
How new is brand new?
Okay, so brand new for me, with the exception of last month, which I only wrote one song last month, but for the previous 7 years, just about, I've written 4 songs a month. So this is a last month song. Okay, I'm scared. I'm afraid. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you all for tuning in so much. This is delightful. I don't mind being afraid in front of everybody because it's a pandemic and I haven't been on a stage in 9 months. This is called After All. I've come to know you. I've come to show you. I've come to hold you
rising sun, I've come to meet you, I've come to greet you, I've come to seek you when the day is done. After all, I'm gonna love you. After all, I'm gonna love you. I'm gonna love you. I felt the first light after a long night, and I was alright. My heart was clean. I found the ocean out in the open. I threw my clothes in and dared to dream. After all, I'm gonna love you. After all, I'm gonna love you. I'm gonna love you. I learned to love the rain. I learned to stay the same. After all, I'm gonna love you. After all, I'm gonna love you. I'm gonna love you. After all, I'm gonna love you. After all, I'm gonna love you. I'm gonna love you. I'm gonna love you.
Beautiful.
Thank you. Woo.
Is that a world premiere?
I think so.
You heard it here first.
Definitely. I think you heard it here first.
It's gorgeous.
It's on my Patreon page. I think on my Patreon page I'm up to 257. 257. They're not new now, but they're original. 257
songs?
original songs.
Wow.
Yes.
And they've just been released on Patreon, or?
Well, it's been going. I've had my page going for 257 weeks, roughly, give or take. So yeah, some of the songs made it onto the new record. Some of the songs have never been heard ever. Some of them, yeah. So.
But you've managed to keep up with one a week for 257 weeks.
Until last month, yeah.
Amazing.
Until Halloween night, when I had a minor freak out, realizing I'd only written one song.
So you wrote that on Halloween night?
No. I guess it was
That
the
was
month
just when you
before. Maybe it's September.
Alright.
I don't know. What is time? What's happening?
I don't know. That's beautiful. We got like another 15-20 minutes, so if anyone has any requests, please send them in, and I'll remind you again.
Did you comment on here? Or is that
That's
your
my dad.
Okay.
And he said it's a lovely song, and he's got
Thank you, Pat.
great taste. So yeah, I'm Pat Byrne Jr.
It looked like the picture that probably wasn't you, but I was like, you're sneaky. You got a comment in there.
Lovely song.
I have my eyes closed. I don't know.
Dad has good taste, so. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, and I'll just remind you, we're depending on tips these days, and if you can afford to send some tips, that'll be amazing. But if not, don't you worry. Please just enjoy the show. We understand.
Every $1.79 that comes my way will buy one more can of cat food for my very hungry cat. So she's on a kidney-friendly wet food diet, and man, that stuff is pricey.
Wow, $1.79 a can. I'm gonna have a Venmo page full of $1.79 donations. I'll send all those your way. And just so you know, it's all 50-50. I had something I was gonna do. Oh yeah, Dan Jason commented with this Kate Howard song, and my dad has reiterated that request. So, do you know this song?
I do.
If you want to chime in now and then,
Yes.
feel free.
Yes.
I don't think Kate is here, but
I think she was at the beginning, but yes.
well, if she's
Yes,
here.
I lived with Kate, so I know this. I know this song quite well. I was probably one of the first people to hear it. So.
Oh, right. Well, it's a beautiful song, and Kate wrote this, and I sang it, and we recorded it. We recorded it with Matt Giles last year, and it's up on Spotify if you want to hear it. It's called Notes from a Friend. And that bingo is certainly... it's getting rowdy out there.
It's hard not to like try and match your
I know.
rhythm to what's happening.
I want to go to this bingo.
Bingo!
How does it go again?
Starts with buy a
suitcase, yes.
suitcase. Yeah.
Buy a suitcase, not too big, not too small, not too heavy. Make your own place, don't give a fig. Just give your all, you're so ready. It's a jungle, be prepared. You will stumble, you'll get scared. You might get scared, you'll have bad days, but you'll go far, you're on your way. Take care of yourself, you can't be too safe. Always ask for help and pray for grace. And make sure you have fun along the way. When you're down, trust that it's a phase, and phases pass. Life will be a gas again. Be a good friend, don't sell your soul. Trust your instincts, you are your home. Buy a suitcase, make your own place. Buy a suitcase and pray for grace.
Kate Howard.
Hey, Kate Howard.
Such a pretty song.
Lovely. I know, right? I know. She can do so much on the spectrum of funny and deep and witty, and then just drop dead gorgeous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And sometimes they all just come together in that nice magic way.
Okay. So is it like 1-1-1? I know what I want to do last, so I know. Okay. So this is
you got two more, but
Okay.
no rules if you want to do three more. That's awesome.
penultimate, is that the word?
Yes.
Is this the penultimate song? I don't know what it's gonna be, but let's see. How about let's do this one from the new record. I actually have 2 Screen Door songs technically. This does sing about a screen door. This is a song called "For When You Wake," and it's it's about kind of that phenomenon that we have as humans, where we see the best in other people, and then we see the worst in ourselves, and it's frustrating. That's frustrating for us to look at the people that we love and to see them kind of hurting and being down on themselves. So this was for a friend who was feeling pretty down on himself. Is it that one? I think it's that one. It's always that one.
The screen door's open, honey, come on in. Knock real soft if you're shaking. Your heart is heavy and it pulls you down. Mine is steady and I'll pull you out. You're leaning hard and you're swinging low. You're falling fast and learning slow. You fell down deep in the wishing well. But these old wings won't fly themselves. Hold my light till you find your own. Hold my hand till you find your home. Hold my gaze in a moonlit sky. Hold my breath in a long good night. It's alright. It's alright. It's alright if all you're feeling is the ache. It's alright. It's alright. I will shine a light for when you wake. The screen door's open, honey, come on in. Knock real soft if you're shaking.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
It really is such a good album.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. You should be
Probably
very
says
proud
a
of
lot that I can still listen to it. Maybe it's probably a good.
it. Yeah, I struggle to listen to any of my. Like right now, I'm really liking the album I'm doing at the minute.
It's good.
Like,
all the
I'm-
string sections and all like the magical
Yeah,
parts.
I'm real
like that's
happy
what you're
with it.
listening to. Yeah.
But I can't listen to anything I've done before, and I'm sure in 2 years I won't be able to listen to this one either. And you know,
well, we all.
it's probably just the way it goes. But I'm glad you're enjoying your one. I wrote this. You wrote with Ben Jones on your album. I wrote this one with Ben Jones.
Oh, cool. I like this one.
I had a few verses, and Ben just kind of. I sang the verse, and immediately Ben just started singing the chorus, and
He's good at that.
he's just really good. Yeah, he's like
I
a
sent a little
machine.
video clip actually at the when I heard you do it at Dave and Kathy's.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did a house concert a while ago, and Shawnee was there, and I'm actually doing a house concert this Saturday at Peggy's Porch. Someone commented it there. I think you can get tickets from Peggy Hanna. It's in Austin. I think there's like a few tickets left, and I'll be doing it with Rich Brotherton next Saturday. So if you want to get some tickets, contact Peggy Hanna at Peggy's Porch.
She does a great series.
Yeah.
Great hostess.
I'm really looking forward to it. It's nice to play for crowds again. But anyway, I'm going to leave it with this one. I'm going to give Shawnee the last word, but thank you so much for coming. I've really enjoyed it. I love your songs so much, and really appreciate you being here. And if you haven't listened to Shawnee's 6 albums, go do it. I'm enjoying the current one at the minute. And again, if you can afford to leave a tip, we'd really appreciate it. But I'll leave you with a Feeling Indigo. There's a smell here in the kitchen. There's stains on all the walls, and the dirty dishes keep getting taller and taller, and I'm rejecting all my calls. Reasons to be grateful, reasons to believe. These lists keep getting shorter and shorter and shorter, and I'm forgetting how to breathe. But nothing's gonna happen when you're saving all your rations, staring at a fork in the road, filled with indecision, feeding superstitions till your head explodes. You're feeling indigo. You're feeling indigo. For so long now I've been losing, 'cause I didn't know the game. Lately I've been studying up on the rule book, and so far all the outcomes stay the same. And I was daydreaming on the freeway, and this preacher was selling it well. He said, God save those who live in comfort, while all the sinners sink into hell. And nothing's gonna happen when you're saving all your rations, staring at a fork in the road, filled with indecision, feeding superstitions till your head explodes. You're feeling indigo. You're feeling indigo. And I don't wanna walk away. I'm just needing something true. When everything around is gray, but I'm not really feeling blue. I'm feeling indigo. I'm feeling indigo. I'm feeling indigo. I'm feeling indigo. Thank you. And I see Andrea McGee just joined in.
Awesome.
And just so you know, Andrea has an album that she recorded last year that she's been sitting on, and it sounds amazing. And she's going to be releasing that this Friday. So tune into Andrea's stream. I think she has like a really cool music video coming out with that as well. So good luck, Andrea. I can't wait to hear it in full. And also, as I was singing that, I remembered I have a full band show in Green Hall on the 21st. I can't wait to get back to Green Hall. They have like a social distance setup where there's like round tables scattered around the dance floor, no dancing, no cash tip bucket going around. It's gonna be safe, and I can't wait for that, to play with the band again. A lot of these songs I haven't played with a band, so that's gonna be cool. And ladies and gentlemen, Shawnee Kilgore, thank you, and wrap it up.
Okay, we'll wrap it up. I was saving this one for the end. It's been such an honor to be here, such an honor to play for y'all. And thank you, McGonagals, and thank you, Pat. I feel like I'm back in the world. I've been very out for a very long time. This is another song off of the record, and it's called Blue Moonshine. And this is the latest video that I put out because you probably all heard, but it was a blue moon on Halloween, and so I put this video out then. And one of my first Wonder What Wednesday guests was John D. Graham, and so he did a cover of this song that is so gorgeous, and this one always goes out to him. So cool. It's beautiful. There's a video. I'll send it to you.
Wow.
So thank you all so much. It's been a pleasure. I feel more human and more alive than I have in a while. So.
If you got a heart like mine, come on and let the blue moon shine. If you got a heart like mine, come on and let the blue moon shine. Oh, I know you got a heart like mine. If you got a broken wing, come on and let the blue moon sing. If you got a broken wing, come on and let the blue moon sing. Oh, I know you got a broken wing. If you gotta walk away, come on and let the blue moon stay. If you gotta walk away, come on and let the blue moon stay. Oh, I know you gotta walk away. If you gotta let me go, come on and let the blue moon show. If you gotta let me go, come on and let the blue moon show. Oh, I know you gotta let me go. If you gotta cry it out, come on and let the blue moon shout. If you gotta cry it out, come on and let the blue moon shout. Oh, I know you gotta cry it out. got a heart like mine, come on and let the blue moon shine. If you got a heart like mine, come on and let the blue moon shine. Oh, I know you got a heart like mine. I know you got a heart like mine. I know you got a heart like mine.
Oh, that's
Thank
so
you
good.
so much. Thank you for singing.
Beautiful song.
Thank you. My goodness. Thank you all so much. Yeah, thank you to the crew here, Juan and Rusty and Sean and Teresa. Is that right?
Yes.
Yes. Awesome. Okay.
Yeah.
I just remembered 4 names. That's amazing. What are y'all's names? Carrie and Jimmy.
Carrie and Jimmy,
Thank you,
thanks for
Carrie and
being our
Jimmy.
audience.
Appreciate it.
Thank you. And I'll see you. I'll be back next Wednesday with Chris Beale.
Awesome.
See you then.
Thank y'all so
and
much.
I think we're off air, so
Okay.
we can
Oh,
curse
cool.
now.
Hey!